you can put it as full screen. I think it's that one. Right, okay, there we are. So I'm just going to whack the volume down a little bit yet again. Okay, so you would not believe... Actually, having said that, let me just turn the volume off entirely. Right, so you would not believe what happened. So Pokémon Green did its thing. My computer shut itself, and that was it. So I've had to start yet again. I was considering like playing on my phone, but then I was like, actually, I don't really want the phone to die because I clearly don't have a good series, a good history of. I don't have a good run of luck with Pokemon Green, apparently. So I also, since getting a new computer, or rather one that my dad handed down to me, rather, it can only be a Windows 10, and didn't want to work with OBS, so I've had to fuck around trying to find ways of recording video on it again. And the best I could come up with was the screen recorder from Microsoft. So, I mean, it does the job actually. To be fair to it, it does the job. But you're not really going to get anything like massively good out of it. So, another one of the issues is that my voice doesn't really pick up very well. So the background volume has to be like down really low. So that's why on the background I've got it as like 10%. So hopefully you will be able to hear me okay, but I frankly don't hold out much hope, to be honest. So yeah, here we are, over 2 years later, trying yet again, because I hate myself so much that I clearly love torturing myself with this one fucking game. So it was like, I was trying to find the ROM for this one, and within the last 2 years, someone's then come up with a much clearer English language version of Pokemon Green, but using the same graphics, that sort of thing. But I am not actually here to play a nice version of Pokemon Green. I'm here for the bastardized English version, because why not? If I hadn't already played Pokemon Crystal, well, I mean, I've actually only completed Pokemon Crystal once. So I think maybe the next one would be Vietnamese Crystal. But yeah, that's at a push. But anyways, so let's see if we can get this to work, shall we? I do apologise if you then end up hearing like noise in the background. Yeah, I live with my family and a 2-year-old child. It's, you know, that jazz. So I will warn you in advance, but I can't say that I, will guarantee anything amazing. So, okay, let's go. Right, so I was okay. So the difference between the time here. Oh, you can't actually see the mouse on this. Okay, so the difference in the time is I did actually sit there and watch all the videos back, and so according to what I already had, the previous save file, it was like 12 hours, something like that. This is now 14 hours, because I did actually level grind up the whole team. Oh, excuse me. And then essentially just blasted my way through Mount Moon. So you've now got Pokemon that are like vastly different levels, and the information that I've got from that playthrough is ever so slightly different from this information on this playthrough, the 2026 edition, so yes. Right, with that said, right now, I believe that I actually had to find... What did I have to find? Right, so I need a sand shrew, and I need to call it Stamp to complete the original lineup that I had on the other save file. Even though this time all I've come up against is loads of Spearow and this, that and the other, so it's okay, what I'm going to do is, oh by the way, if you were wondering, turbo mode, that's the one, if you were wondering, there the fucking bastard is, right, so yeah, if you were wondering why it doesn't have the lovely bits at the side anymore, that's because I'm not using BGB, I'm actually using Visual Boy Advance M. I don't want to knock it out, that's the only problem. And I chose... okay, and I chose that one because I want to see if it's slightly kinder to the audio and the visuals itself, because in the other videos you had the audio like doubling up, and it was just kind of really, I don't know, it was just kind of really annoying. So I'm hoping that maybe this kind of helps to solve that issue, even though it then has the problem of shit. Hang on a minute. Even though you then do have that problem of you lose the lovely little artwork on the side, but I mean at the same time, turbo mode. So I think, you know, if I'm ever going to do any level grinding, it would be like this. Just as an example there. Because I realised that when I was watching everything back, I realised that there's so much time just spent on level grinding when really that doesn't strictly need to be in there, I guess. So that's a whole other thing, but so yeah, I can just like zoom past that, or even just cut that bit out kind of entirely and then start recording or whatever. Right, okay, so I know that in the last one I was wanting to do the Mew glitch, which I realised you couldn't get the Abra over where I literally just was, so over here, where ordinarily you can in later games, but I think that is literally just a cross-game problem. And I think it was something to do with the... I'm not going to go any further because I know the rival appears. It was something to do with the patch of grass that is like up this side, like a lot further up obviously, but on where my character is at the moment it's like up there somewhere. So yeah, that's somewhere, but we'll find out anyways. Might give me 2 seconds to save. Okay, hang on. Okay, so what I've done is I've just done the full screen, and now I'm regretting it because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing for the rest of it, right? So you're just going to have to bear with the fact that you've now got the actual, the little ribbon at the top here. Okay, so yeah, shout out to the screen recorder by Microsoft, I guess, because that seems to be the way we're going now. So I've now got to uninstall OBS and just pray for the best that this works, because at least it does seem to be able to actually want to save the video like as an entire file, not like have it separate at all. And then hopefully I can just like, you know, shove that in as a YouTube file or whatever you can do to chuck it in as a YouTube video, that sort of thing. But I haven't actually tested that out yet, so I should really go do that. But otherwise, yep, this is Pokémon Green for the which iteration are we on now? About the I think it must be about the 6th time now. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically blast my way through this as quick as I fucking can. Because I don't really have much patience for having to sit there and restart everything over from scratch every single time, because it just seems to want to kill my computer every time, and then that's it. So right, let's see if that works then. Okay, see you guys very shortly.